Belfast Food Network was set up 2 years ago to try and turn Belfast into a sustainable food city, looking at things like reducing food waste, tackling food poverty. We're feeding 5,000 people here today as part of Culture Night. Lots of organisations have been involved in making it possible. Friends of the Earth, who did the most amazing job. Green Man Packaging is helping us to turn it into a zero waste to landfill event. The Big Lunch are also helping us to engage communities. It's going to be a brilliant day.
25,000 was an idea that started a long time ago. We had wanted to sort of celebrate the year of food and drink. We spoke to the Belfast Harbour and we spoke to the Belfast Food Network and Friends of the Earth. We are taking leftover vegetables that would go to landfill normally, vegetables that are deemed too big or too small or too bendy or too weird looking to go into all the nice straight carrots that you buy in the supermarket. So instead of just throwing them out, we're taking all those and we're making curry to feed 5,000 people.
This kind of event we hold in many cities in Europe. Our friend Kerry invited us over to do a bit of cooking and have some fun. We've cooked up a curry and we made some pakoras, papadam, and all the vegetables would normally end up in landfill. And we're collecting them today and cooking a super meal.
We're really encouraging people to try and support their local producers and to not waste any of the food that they buy and to think carefully about where their food is coming from.
Here at Freshfields, we grow 95% of the produce ourselves. We send feed to 5,000 carrots, parsnips, some leeks and cabbages, and we encouraged our local suppliers, all our neighbouring farmers to help as well, and they were all very kindly donated whatever they grew.
A facility like this is designed to use local resources, to produce local food for local families, and in the process generates local employment both on the farm and outside of the farm. We definitely grew more kale than we can certainly use for our existing customer base this year. Not a huge amount, but I knew that the small amount that was needed to help the 5,000 wouldn't have really much impact in terms of the volume we've got. I was delighted to donate it.
This was inspired by an event one of our activists saw in Germany, which was called a disco soup. We organised a special day out, we got a DJ in, and we decided to make a party out of food prep. Well over 100 people got involved yesterday. We started off in West Belfast at the Springfield Business Park. We moved on from there to Gyro's Cafe. We headed over then to the Skenos East Belfast Mission Centre on Newtonards Road. And then we had a mammoth session at Queen's Students' Union. Where look at this, just look around you. Everyone is now eating good food for free because people gave up their time for free because they believed in doing something positive about food and about farming.
So our members are here today to make sure that people are talking to people they may have never spoken to before. Culture Night is just once a year, so with these menus we're hoping that people will make connections or start thinking about what they can do in their neighbourhoods or their streets beyond Culture Night.
Food is a great way of bringing people together. The bad side about food events is obviously sometimes the packaging, which ends up being sent to landfill. And that's why at Green Man all our packaging is made from natural plant materials instead of plastic, and it can be composted with natural food waste after use. So all this waste from this event will hopefully be collected by our friends at River Ridge Recycling and taken to the composting facility at Natural World Products in Belfast, where it will be turned into compost. And so we're hoping to make this a great zero to waste event for the future.
Feed the 5,000 is a brilliant event. It's really been a big build-up now for the last 10 weeks. We've explored the idea of building community through food, and today is really the culmination of that, where we've moved from 4 people to 5,000 in one step. So well done to all the cooks and all the people who have prepared it, and I can't wait to try some.
I can't even believe the level of work people put in yesterday. Like just apropos of nothing, just because they believed in this. And I think if there's one thing I'm taking away from all of this is people work hard for things they believe in.
We all need to do something about our carbon footprint. Climate change is a reality. And I'm a great believer in small steps. If you can eat more local, you are definitely contributing to reducing your carbon footprint.
It cuts down on food miles. It keeps a lot of people in jobs. If we don't have Northern Irish produce, there would be no reason for us to be here.
Everybody here, you could say, is an amateur But actually the word amateur is coming from the word amor, meaning out of love. So everybody's here today out of love, and they're all cooking a wonderful meal and sharing it. If a quarter of the food that's been produced ends in landfill, something should be done about that.
We all love